Too bad that doesn't count. Oh. Take the XP though. Alright. Yeah, let's get back out there and head back to that sunken ship.
This ship seems to have sunk very recently. The main cabin appears to be completely intact.
Alright, hijacked hull.
The crates the sailor mentioned aren't anywhere on this deck. They must be somewhere below.
Oh, balls. Okay.
There's a gaping hole in the ship's hull. Beyond it, you can see a cave leading down into the depths of the water.
Oh! 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 It appears I have accidentally found the golden sheet music here. Very well. I was going to do this at Elite, but let's go ahead and do it at Hard. Should be fine.
You walk into a spacious tavern, loud with laughter and song. An odd pair sits at the bar, an Eladrin and a large chipmunk? The barkeep summons you over. The haughty Eladrin tells you that his pet chipmunk would do anything, even break through a metal cage for an acorn. The elf will give you one in exchange for a nice vintage.
Okay, so I gotta go up here, find the room that's got the sea lion. I think. Ah. Maybe it's downstairs, actually. Okay, I guess I found the right key. I have a bad feeling about this. Buff, buff, buff. Set it to active just in case. I got the wine. Seems to be an easy quest so far. I'm probably gonna regret saying that. Oh wait, he moved.
The chipmunk bursts through the cage in pursuit of his prize. The outraged goblins attack.
Catch more goblins. More goblins? Oh yes. Oh, he's immune to stun. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Just focus him down then. Alright, 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 alright. Touch the moat. Yeah. That brings our durability up to 315. 315. Okay. We're closer, but that's still not as close as I would like it to be. Oh. Still. Let's go ahead and get rest. It's very moody. Oh, it is based on the difficulty of the quest. So if I had done it on Elite, it would have been more. Damn it. Okay, well.
The underwater cave opens up into a large cavern. You appear to have found the lizard folk who hijacked the sailor's cargo. There are doorways to the north and to the south. The north door is sealed, leaving the south as your only option.
Oh yeah, I forgot buffs. Okay. What am I doing here? Do I want to touch the red? Do I want to avoid the red? I don't know. Oh. Oh, that's locked into... Okay, let's try avoiding the red first. See if it does the same thing as the other quest.
Gears whir into action, and the ground shakes as a massive door grinds open nearby. Then there's a sudden clatter of stone. It seems that the shaking caused the nearby cave wall to collapse.
Okay. Oh.
The newly revealed passageway leads into another section of the caverns. The rasping sound of lizard folk voices can be heard further in the distance. A trio of lizard folk guard a nearby door. You find the key to open the nearby door on the corpse of one of your defeated opponents.
Oh. Alright.
Peering into the water below, you can spot lizard folk swimming nimbly. The ponderous creatures are surprisingly graceful in the water.
Enough time.
Looking closely, you can see that the cave continues beyond the cascading spray of the waterfall. Peering into the pool, you can see an underwater tunnel leading to the north.
I need to get my water breathing back. Okay, it wasn't that far.
2 sealed doors lead off of this chamber, one to the west and one to the south. The door opens to reveal a powerful lizard folk warrior. The creature curses you in an unfamiliar language as it falls.
Hey.
Lizard folk suddenly leap down from the darkness above.
Mm-hmm.
You can see a pile of crates matching the sailor's description on the other side of the room. As you approach the crates, you hear a guttural voice.
These weapons are needed for the High Shaman's plan.
Then the lizard folk drop from above. The lizard folk traitor is dead. Now, to recover the cargo you were sent here to find.
Ah.
You found the crates you were looking for, but they contained weapons, not wine. It seems that sailor wasn't telling the truth.
Dang it. 159.
This ship seems to have sunk very recently. The main cabin appears to be completely intact.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Poison blast 2, wounding. Yes, please. That's gonna go in place of that one. Let's take this one for a spin. Wounding, constitution damage, poison damage on a critical hit, and don't really like the insight, but you know. Alright, let's go find some Sahuagin. Ooh. Constitution damage on each hit, that is nice.
The Sahuagin have captured the seaside fortress from the lizard folk. They're using it as their base of operations for their invasion of the coast.
Charge!
The fortress shakes down to its foundations. Was that an earthquake or some form of sorcery?
All right. I'll search for hidden areas on the lower level.
Yay! Yeah, bless. Good hope. Night shield. Lock hopper. Let's go. Go, go, go.
Armed Sahuagin surround an alarm gong at the upper entrance to the fortress.
I stepped in that trap. Whoops. I have no idea where I'm going. So let's go this way. Where am I even going? Kill Baroness, kill High Priestess, find Codex page. Oh, there's a Codex page! I forgot about that!
From the look of it, this room will become the quarters of an important Sahuagin once the renovations are complete.
Yes.
Construction tools nearby and new tile on the walls show that the Sahuagin are converting this old lizard folk fortress into their own military base.
Someone tried to hit me with an axe pole, right? Who was that? Oh, it was you. Mote. Been a while. Ba-doom. 139. Or no, 319. I'm good at reading. Now, what would be really cool is if having a golden mote buffed the like capture rate of other motes, so you wouldn't have to grind as hard after you found it. But I guess that doesn't work well in the days of Yield Wiki. Here it is. Alright, this links back up here with the main entrance. So let's go this way. Okay, so let's buff again. Now, I do have to be careful. Speaking of Nyack's Cold Ray from earlier, I do have to be careful of that. Because at this level, it actually hurts. So open this up. Okay, its Force Bolt is not the same as a magic missile. Good to know. Good to know. This double's back this way. Red tile. That's promising. Journal page. Okay. Of course. This time I only need to back up with that up there. Okay.
Chains on the wall indicate that this room is used to house slaves. At first you think there's no one here, but then
Hey, I found
you
Elmo.
hear the wheeze of labored breathing. A lone figure lies curled up in the far corner. There's nothing you can do. Despite your best efforts, the exhausted slave dies. His last words asking about his comrades and the fate of his journal.
Oops. Did I already read that? No, okay. Never checked in here. I'm gonna guess then that the areas that have blue and teal are the areas that have been renovated. Maybe? Maybe not. Anyway, I've made my way back here, so that's
This looks and smells like it's the place where the Sahuagin dispose of their garbage.
Oh boy. Yay. Here's a security construct.
At first, you think you found a morgue. Then you realize you found something worse. The Sahuagin's larder. Alright, thanks for taking the hit, Mullen. I got this. Yeah. You hear the clang of hammers and the scrape of shovels nearby.
Oh, not the feather cloak. Alright, go here. Restraint here and a memorandum. A breathing device. Ooh, wouldn't that be nice? Oh, what?
You search the area carefully and find a lever tucked away between some crates.
Sahuagin Fortress. Okay. Ah, the Dokut. Do I need to rest yet? Let's keep going.
Captive lizard folk work on one side of this chamber, forced to renovate what was once their own fortress. Sahuagin soldiers guard the slaves. The lizard folk slaves seize their chance and turn on their Sahuagin masters.
Yay! Now I'll go rest. Buff. Buff. Buff.
The
3 signal
fortress shakes,
crystals.
and the water covering the floor rises slightly.
Oh, what is this? Oh no. I think this level might be on a time limit. Oh, what is this? Okay, wait, what am I even trying to get to? Here. I guess this can go here. No, it can't. Okay, so that was right. Alright.
This must be a hatchery, where the Sahuagin carefully guard their eggs.
Yeah, let's not put up with that. Now, I don't think there is an objective for destroying those. I just felt like doing it. Where am I? Okay. Pale creeper. Back to the start here.
ground trembles, and the water rises once again. The Sahuagin must be using magic to sink the entire fortress.
The idiot wandered away from his group. Don't think I'm gonna go that way yet, because I don't know what's down there. I'm gonna save my water breathing for when I need it. Um, I'm gonna watch this for a bit. Who does they think he's gonna hit? Alright, that's enough of that.
This is a statue of the lizard folk chieftain who built the original fortress. The Baroness ordered that it be left as a memento of the Sahuagin's crushing victory over the lizard folk.
Back to that door back there in a bit. Okay. Again, come back to that later. Feeling I'm gonna need a certain piece of technology. Good. Oh wait, our buffs ran out. Buff. Journal page. Alright, what's in here? Wah! Boom, boom.
The ominous sound of Sahuagin chanting comes from a nearby room.
Okay, sink the shrine, shiny shrine. That leads back into Lair. Guess I can't really do anything about that. Alright, what about this? Alright, this brings me back here. Guess means I double back to that junction. See ya there. Oh.
The underwater breathing device pulses with magic power. You and your companions can now explore the deep water on the lower level of the Sahuagin Fortress. An imposing figure commands the throne. This must be Baron Seconds, the strategist behind the Sahuagin's invasion.
Soon our army will swarm over this entire crew. The lizard folk will first.
You've slain the Baroness, one of your mission's primary targets. Your next target is the High Priestess. She must be on the lower level.
It's another long quest.
Baron Ketmok is shocked to find intruders in his private quarters. The Baron falls by your hand. That's one less commanding officer in the Sahuagin army.
Man, when you know where the secret door is.
A lone figure cowers in the corner of the room. It must be one of the servants.
Oh, okay. Alright, now to go diving. Down, 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 down. Okay, so this is the fancy version of swimming. By swimming, we mean we're just walking on the floor. Shoot, it should be noted that down here, the Sahuagin have the advantage. Okay, I don't know what we're sensing. What are we sensing? Is this something important? I don't get it. Secret door. Oh boy. Okay, so it should be noted that underwater, the underwater, and the underwater water. Wow. I'm gonna go ahead and rest. a junction. Let's go this way.
It looks like this area is destined to become a cell block and torture chamber. For the moment, though, it looks like it's being used to hold sea lions for the nearby arena.
When you know where the secret door is. Thank you. Alright, we got another shrine here. I don't need it just yet. Hardy Belt of Vertigo. Okay, I've actually got a little bit better.
Though muffled by the water, you can hear Sahuagin shouts and the clang of weapons nearby.
Journal page. What are you shooting at? I'm curious. If he's shooting at something, is there like a way up there? Maybe not. Maybe there's just an enemy stuck on the roof for some reason.
You've stumbled into the Sahuagin's arena. The creatures stare at you for a moment, stunned by your intrusion. Then, they quickly decide to make you the next match on the schedule. Enraged by your impudence, Blade Master Makat springs from his box and attacks.
Yeah. Well, this display is working
Blade
wonders.
Master crumples beneath your onslaught. You've eliminated another key component of the Sahuagin military machine.
Nah. Okay, what's this way? One group left. Ow. Alright, Solomon's for the optional. I'm gonna go to the other side and get that other group. No? No, I'm gonna go this way. I have a feeling this way is forward. And before I do,
The High Priestess has just arrived at the fortress's main entrance. You found your primary target at last.
Fool! You and the air breathers cannot hope to stand against us. With the Codex page, we control an endless army born
You've
from
slain the
planet
High
water.
Priestess, crippling the Sahuagin's leadership.
oh sheesh. Oh, wait, get out of that, get out of that. Okay.
You take the Codex page. This evil artifact
Yeah,
will be safer in the
167.
Gatekeeper's hands. Denied the power of the Codex page, the Sahuagin will be unable to invade Saltmarsh and the surrounding coastal areas.
Yay. Finish out. Doo-doo. Mm. Eh. Eh. Ooh. Mm. Okay, that one's exciting for crafting, so I'll pick that, but I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna wear it. I might just put it in the bank. Alright. Was that. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so I'm not quite done yet. Okay. In that case, I need to repair my stuff. Concentration and spot. Yes, I'm gonna need those. Alright, while I'm here, might as well spend some enhancement points. Right. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, Mullen Caskin flagging. Get your butt out here. So we're going somewhere around here then.
It looks as though many travelers have used this campsite to pass the night over the years.
What could possibly go wrong?
A lone smuggler stands here, dazed and trembling. Several Sahuagin are dead.
Mullen, I'm gonna have to set you to active, please.
The exhausted smuggler beckons you over to talk. The smuggler explains that the Sahuagin have built several other shrines nearby. The closest one is just to the southwest, across a small bridge. Two injured fisherfolk cower near the foot of the Sahuagin shrine, which pulses with evil energy. Better put a stop to that. The first shrine collapses beneath your blows. Then, you hear the sound of creatures running in from the fall.
Any more waves of Sahuagin? Yes. There's the caster. I wondered where they were. Mullen, you're doing great. Keep at it.
The fisherfolk thank you for saving them. They point to an eerie glow in the distance to the west, near an abandoned cart. It's another Sahuagin shrine.
Out of curiosity, what happens if I reduce the constitution of the contested mode of music? By hitting it. Anyway, our durability is now 327. Nice. Any more blue motes and should be able to make up for accidentally activating that thing on hard instead of elite.
This Sahuagin shrine also emanates an eerie energy. Whatever it's doing, it can't be good. The second shrine falls to pieces. Sahuagin forces rush to the attack.
No, Mullen, I'm noticing you're not too concerned with your own health.
Sahuagin defeated, you scan the horizon. Sure enough, a third shrine can be seen to the northwest. Clearly, the Sahuagin are building a network of these evil shrines as part of their plan to conquer Salt Marsh. Sahuagin attack, seeking vengeance for your destruction of the shrine.
Next wave.
You hear the call of the horn. Sahuagin reinforcements, perhaps? At the same time, you spot another shrine to the north.
North. Why is there still a red dot on the map? Stop confused on me.
Now, to destroy one more Sahuagin shrine. You don't see any more nearby. Sahuagin spring forth to make a desperate stand. You hear angry shouts to the north. A powerful Sahuagin, clearly the leader of his incursion, stands surrounded by crates, the pitiful remainder of his troops.
That needs to get taken care of.
Though surely the sea levels will
Hey.
continue their efforts to conquer Saltmarsh in the morning. Speaking of which, it's time for you to finally get a good night's sleep.
Wait, defeat Valessus? Okay, hang on. Apparently, I'm not done in here. There was a branching path that I missed somewhere. Oh. Yay.
It looks as though many travelers have used this campsite to pass the night over the years.
These are great. Alright. And now... Sariv. For a Weir Guild.
Massive tracks in the mud lead to a dark and stinking den.
Ah, yes. Alright. Put her down. Put her down.
This cave stinks of death, magic, and wine, in that order. Judging from what you can see, the Sahuagin have set up some kind of ritual to control the giant crocodile, and they're using it to raid passing ships. Some of these wine casks have teeth marks. Big ones.
Huh.
There are definitely some unpleasant things living in that water. Best to avoid a swim. Intruders, hisses the Sahuagin. They meddle with the path. Hold them, my warriors. I will commune with 1,000 teeth.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. No, I was right. No, it's not right. Should be able to. Hmm. So this corner is an impossibility. But it looks like it should be possible to light up one of these. Like so. Ow.
Thousand teeth rips out of the water. Thousand Teeth retreats into the water, unaccustomed to food that fights back.
Cursed beast! Stay and fight!
Rasps the Sahuagin mage, straining to control the crocodile.
Alright, Mullen, I'm gonna figure this out. Okay, so this goes here, here, here.
Another wave of Sahuagin surged from the water.
Get your butt back on the water. Or out of the water, rather. Nice. Alright. Mullen, you fighting it. Where's that Interlude? That was not a good sound. 331. Alright, next puzzle. How do I do this? Okay. Looks like the junction is up there. Oh, I can barely reach. Alright. Okay. So I need to get... That's a dead end. Okay. The buff's gone already? Jeez. Gonna need those saves. Mullen. Last puzzle, okay. This junction is here. Okay. Mm, this doesn't make any sense. Okay, gotta do it this way maybe? No. That doesn't make sense either. Ah, okay.
The Sahuagin's barrier vanishes. The mage is now within your reach. Thousand feet is deep ground and charges again. The beast is fully committed to the battle.
Mullen, get your butt over here.
The great crocodile thousand teeth shudders, then collapses into the muck. Dead.
Alright.
Massive tracks in the mud lead to a dark and stinking den.
Ooh. I'll take that. And I've got enough level to level up. Alright. Alright, I think that's the quest chain out here. Oh, but there's still some quests missing. I think I'm gonna handle those next time. We are back, I say, into a regular Let's Play territory. I will do one thing before I log out, though. And that is come over to the training hall. It is time to level up as soon as I find. Yes. It is time to level up. So, concentration, heal, and spellcraft are what I'm working on. Where'd that go? Even though my spellcraft kind of sucks because I didn't focus it at the start. Now we get some class features. I don't have enough balance trained to do greater single weapon fighting. So we're just going to have to ignore it. So I get to cast Undying Call now. Actually, balance. What would it take? Okay, yeah. Yeah, Undying Call. So now I can cast, now if any of my hirelings die, I can revive them. Gonna go ahead and get Quick Draw here. And Cure Serious. Alright, that's gonna have to do for tonight. I don't know if I can log out here. I might have to go back to the tavern. Alright, with that, I'm done for the day. We're back in regular Let's Play territory. So what I can do is I can record all these main quests again on Elite, do a little montage. Then I can go back out into the Salt Marsh and try and find those missing quests. Or I could just go find those missing quests first and then do a montage afterwards. After that, we still have durability on our loot to get because I was stupid, really stupid, and did the golden mote on hard instead of elite. Because I did it on hard, I still have to spend the rest of the month grinding out the loot before the event ends. So hopefully I can get it all done. In the meantime, that's it for me today. I want to start editing this as soon as I can. Have a good night.